Alright, well, we are streaming art one last time for probably this week. Because, I mean, it's Friday anyways, so it's probably going to be done. But we are streaming this one last time to finish this. Because I am basically almost done. You can tell like how much work I've put in since the last stream. Our current work time is 20 hours. So it's a lot less. So about like 12 hours less than the Takanashi Kiara Flaming Sword illustration. But that was mainly because I didn't know I was drawing. It was like lacking a lot of like character sheets. So it was a struggle to draw, and there were so many details regarding it. And yeah, but this is a bit sorry. Hi Phobia, how's it going? Yellow. Yeah, so this is a lot easier to draw, even though all the freaking cross hatching was a pain. My shoulder was actually cramping up while I was doing this, because I actually tensed up my shoulder a lot while I was doing the cross hatching for the background. So there was that. Oh, that's what happened. There it is. Okay, that makes more sense. Fine. You? Yeah. It's going well. It's going well, I guess. For now, I have to finish this illustration. So you're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to hustle for this. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm almost done with it anyways. So, yeah. Hello, Maru. How's it going? Yeah. Hey, don't harass people right as they appear. Okay, so particles. Okay, it's just gonna be a bit. It's gonna be some things here and there. So it's gonna be like things like here, right? Very neat little particles over here, right? I'm being kind. But yeah, how's it going? So yeah, I'm pretty much almost done. I just need to add a few more rendering details here and there. So since last time I finished rendering in the hair, yeah, you can see these are all strokes over here. Oh, sorry. Here, yeah, over here I'm really happy about the braids. The braids look really nice. I've actually never drawn braids before, so I'm really happy with how this turned out. Yeah, I just made some sections darker as well, and all of this is all cross hatching as well, so I need to manually go through and mark all of these. It was a pain. My shoulder was cramping up because I'm a tense boy when I'm drawing, so yeah. Oh man. So yeah, I'm just final stretch. I'm just finishing everything up, and then hopefully we can do some is bro goated or what? Ooh, this piece looks really nice. Thank you. Ignore the wonky butterflies here and there. What was I looking for? Oh right, I was looking for some references. So there's gonna be a couple of particles here and there, just to add a bit of flair, just to add a bit more glow to this over here, like so. Like here. Okay, there we go. And then we have to draw. I wonder if I can do an yeah, sure, I'll do that. I'll draw like an energy band that sort of traverses across the piece, I guess. Or not a band, more like a ribbon of sorts, right? Except when I'm trying to look for references, all I get is that an energy drink? I'm trying to look for blue energy ribbon references, and that turns out to be an energy drink, so there's that. Okay, I'm gonna need to find something for this. Okay. References are not good. It's not very. Okay. Okay. Let me do this. Do I have to do that? Yeah, sure. I'll do that. It's 5:22. I think I will eat a chicken sandwich. Is this a goated breakfast? What kind of chicken sandwich? Like how is it made? Like a fried chicken sandwich? Yeah, sure. You don't have to roll with phobia if you don't want to, Maru. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need to figure out how to draw this energy ribbon. Okay, so I think first thing I'll do is obviously I'll use the lasso fill tool. So I'm not sure if Procreate has this function, but essentially it's sort of like the lasso selection tool where you can sort of like just draw and select something, right? So it's sort of like that, but rather than it being selecting, whatever you trace in the lasso, that's what it draws. So it's a very good tool to use if you're trying to do something that's a bit more wild or a bit more random. So if you're so you want to draw like energy or fire or maybe even some bits of hair, that's a very useful tool. So lasso fill is a very good tool for that. And never roll with phobia. So true, man, so true. We had a I wonder if I should do that. Because I want to overdo it as well, right? Because I sort of wanted to sort of, nope, not like that, not like that. How do I want to do this? Obviously, it has to sort of swoop over here, and then continues the traversal over here, right? So what I think I'll do is that I'll actually draw this one first. So it sort of goes over here first. Okay, seems like a nice tool. I don't know if Procreate has it though. I'm sure Procreate has something similar, even if it's not like the even if it's not like the exact same, you know. Nope. Wait, no, I drew down the. Oh, whoops. I might have drawn down the wrong layer. Okay. Whoops. My orders of layers are wrong here. Okay. Okay. So like that, right? Oops. I keep forgetting to do like maybe something along this path, I guess. Or sort of goes like this. And then here it sort of just curls back around, right? Sort of like that. And then here you could have some other strands of it here and there. It doesn't have to be exact because all of this is just sort of it's just sort of well, first off, I'm going to erase it, and then I'm going to blur it as well, so it's going to be a bit more interesting, let's just say. Right, so we have some of these as well, some of these I really like my particle effects. Like throughout every single illustration I've done, you'll always see me with particle effects quite often, which is nice, I guess. Okay. Sort of like that. And boob. Why did you say boob phobia? Boom. Oh no, the comments are blowing up. No, don't blow up my comments. I need them to exist. Okay. So this has to exist behind of this butterfly, which it does. So that's good to know. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll solve with that. Maybe something a bit more like this, I guess. So he erases some parts of it, some bits of it here and there. There we go. And then we have this. Okay. Sort of like this, right? It finds it a bit more random as well, because that's exactly what we need if we're doing something that's a bit wild. Right, so it's sort of like that. Nope, I'm screwing this up. Okay. I got you to say boob, nerd. I'm fine with saying boob. I've said boob when I've drawn so many times. I keep saying boob because I'm like, oh yeah, there's the under boob, the shadow for the boobs there. I'm fine with saying it. As long as it's not used in a weird context, it's fine. Should be, at least. Okay, I'll copy this. Okay. And then I'll go this. Okay, I'm gonna blur this a bit. I think I'm going to blur it to about... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna blur it just a bit more. Okay, let's try this. Let's try, okay, so that's 95. I don't really, Yeah, I don't like how this loops around. There's something about this section over here that I don't like. Okay, so I'll try and solve something. Ramen like boop. No. I mean, in what context? Well, yeah, there's something off about this. Whoops, wrong scroll. What context are we talking about, though? Okay, let's try this. Sort of. Nope. So it sort of goes around like so. And it sort of goes over here, right? Sort of goes like this. Okay. Yeah, that looks a bit better pathing wise. Okay. So like here, and I'm gonna erase some parts inside. I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay. Okay. There we go. No, I should probably erase some parts inside as well. Right. So probably a bit like this. Nope. Wrong one. There we go. Sort of like a bit random, but that's fine. Okay, Let's try this. Okay. Let us try this. Okay. We'll hide this. And then we're going to blur this by 95 again. I just found out there is a disease where if you get hurt, instead of regening with skin, the body there is a sorry, my mic is exactly where the comments are. Sorry, let me shift it. I just found that there is a disease where if you get hurt, instead of regening with skin, the body goes boom. Goes, okay, I think that's boom or bone, and you grow bone out of your head. So let's say you scrape your knee, there is going to be a new bone and your knee sticking out. Listen, there's a whole bunch of weird human diseases out there, like, I'm trying to, trying to remember what it is, but there's a, hold up. Yeah, there's a genetic disease called fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva, which is, what the frick? It's shortened to FOP. So it's a rare condition where your muscles and tendons are slowly turned to bones, and then it's a horrible disease because, well, there's no cure for it, and you slowly lose the ability to move, and it's just like, oh, that's morbid. That is absolutely morbid. Like, you can't even walk anymore. Like, oh geez. If you cut it off, a new one grows. I think we're talking about something that's relatively similar. But yeah, it's, man, the human body is so flawed. Why is it like that? Who decided that the human body would be like, yeah, you know what? Let's do that. And it's like, no, don't do that. Do the opposite of what you're doing, weirdos. It's like, no, stop. Get some help. I mean, actually, I'm going to delete some of this. Delete this. Okay. So I'm going to use a softer eraser to go through these strands of energy, because it's energy, right? So it sort of varies. So there are some sections where there's more energy, and those are like a darker blue. And then there's some sections where it's like a more more vibrant blue versus like a more like faded blue, right? So that's it. Like, making energy is all about like randomness, right? There's fluctuations in energy, so there's sort of like that, right? Just some areas with less opacity. Sort of like that. It's funny because I originally wanted like a thicker strand of energy, but then I'm like, oh, I work so hard on this cross hatching. I'm gonna keep the energy a bit more thin over here. Right, so it's a bit more ghastly, like so, right? Sort of like that. And then I'm going to set it down opacity wise a bit lower, so maybe to about like 60% opacity, just to make it less annoying. Because the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a glow to it, which I'm going to blur even more. So let's just say another 95. We gotta get a patch update to bruh. Oh, for real. Like, there are so many human conditions where I'm like, this should not be an issue. Why is this still an issue? I feel like, man, why, what is this? Why are we still struggling with this? Okay, do 100. Huh, yeah, I can. Definitely can, except it's gonna be a bit harder to see the butterflies. What can I do for this? Because right now it's harder to kind of see the butterflies, which is annoying. One thing I can do is just make the overall color for both of these a bit darker. So maybe I'll try that. Let me try this. Minecraft noises. I'm not sure. Hold on, let me try another color. I guess it does help with the visibility of the butterflies a bit, but here's the... You guys are pretty awesome sauce. Thank you. You're pretty awesome sauce too, Phobia. If you aren't tweaking. Okay, there we go. Okay. So right there it goes. Okay. Maybe I'll just take another blue. Something like this. Let's try this. No, no, that completely ruins the tone of everything. Like how fast I decide to nope out of there. I'm like instantly nope. That is a completely different thing. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's try this. Let's go for this. The annoying thing about drawing like on a different surface, because I'm drawing on the tablet right now, on a pen tablet, so not an iPad, on a pen tablet. The annoying thing about this is that the colors that you see on your monitor are going to be completely different compared to like what you see on your phone. It is so annoying. So I don't like. It's bad that it's different from phone to phone too. So I'm like, bruh, this sucks. I give up on having like good colors at this point. Okay. Sure. Okay, sure. Let's stick with this. And then we can add just a bit of glow over everywhere. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Okay. God, it's gonna be kind of obnoxious because I don't know if it's gonna turn out right or not. Okay. Okay. Should I add the glow actually? Because if I add the glow, I'm kind of afraid that I'll hide some of the cross hatching. You know what? Better idea. I'll just do two versions. One is only with the butterflies, so only with this, and then the other version is going to add these other colors. I think that's probably for the best. Just in case I accidentally like goof or something like that. Okay. Sometimes I forget I can post two versions of everything. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Guess that's my life now. And then I'll need a thinner brush to go along with here. And so it just fades out of existence over here. There we go. Thinner brush over here as well. There we go. Okay, sure, let's do this. And then we could go over here. Over here. A sort of curve over here. And then there's a curve over here which sort of allows that light to land on over here as well. Okay, that's fine. Maybe I should, yeah, okay, maybe let's go for the original color, not the more muted color of the ribbon. So maybe let's go for something that's along with this. Yeah, okay, that looks a lot nicer. Okay. Let him cook. This could be something. I've never really tried mixing different styles like this before, to be honest. Usually when well, you can't really see this, but usually when I do any sort of cross hatching, right? I said before, but I usually do it on a I usually dedicate like an entire section to cross hatching, so it doesn't like interfere with anything else. So that's not good. Just gonna erase that. So it doesn't really interfere with my normal style, right? So this is probably the first time that I'm mixing these two styles, so I don't know how it's going to turn out necessarily. Okay. There's like a bit of a, okay. I don't know if this counts, but there's sort of a bit of a glow over here as well. I mean, you can't really see it from a distance. Yeah, no, you can't see it from a distance because it's white. That's fine. I just won't do that then. I will slack off. Gladly. I will gladly slack off. Okay. Okay, why is it? Oh, that's why. I'm using a completely different pen. I was like, why is that different? There we go. This makes a lot more sense now. Okay. Like that, right? A bit more of a glow over here. Sort of leads into like nothing. Sort of. Right? Yeah, okay, that doesn't work on white. Just a bit of a glow over here. Okay. Okay, do a bit of this. And then this sort of just fades out into nothingness. So sort of like that, right? Okay. Maybe a bit over here as well. Alright, so it sort of goes like well, I'll erase it a bit. Okay, sort of like that, I guess. Maybe. Yeah. And then you have a very, very small amount of glow over here, which just so happens to sort of trespass from the energy ribbon. So it's a very slight amount of glow, just a very slight amount, sort of like that. There we go. Sort of like that. Okay. Okay, this actually looks pretty nice. Okay. What else am I missing? I'm missing this. I'm missing the jacket just a bit. Oh no, probably shouldn't be here. Not here, not here. Not here. Actually. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll pretend that the glow is in front there and it's hidden behind there. So we can do that. A bit of the scarf, I guess, has the glow as well, so it's sort of like over here as well. Over here, right? Sort of like that. This is over here. Nope. Not here, not here, not here. Not here. Sort of like this, I guess. So like that. Doesn't have to be precise, it just has to sort of be there to indicate that there is a light. Right. So there's that. There is the epaulets over here. So here there's just a slight amount of light bleeding through. Sort of like that. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Maybe the shoulder a bit over here. You can't really, yeah, you can't really see on the white. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just do that with the black epaulet, with the gray of the jacket over here. So it's sort of like that. Right. So it's sort of a bit like this, a bit softer over here on this side. Like that. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, maybe I'll add a bit of a glow on this shoulder as well. Just because it seems that it is pretty visible on from a distance further away. So I'll add a bit over here. And then that'll be pretty nice, I'd wager. Again, I'm not doing it very precise. There we go. There we go. Maybe a bit of a glow over here as well, right? Okay, maybe not like this. Maybe I'll increase the brush size just to cover a bit more of an area over here. Over here. Maybe not here. Maybe I'll do like this. So it sort of goes over there. Okay, yeah, let's stick with this. What else? Her face, I guess. Her face, I imagine, gets like just the slightest bit of glow over here. Like that. No, I don't like it. I don't like that. I'll try and I'll erase a bit of it. Maybe soften up the shadow because it seems to be a very solid block right now. So maybe a bit softer. No. Let me hold up. My eyes might be screwing me over because I'm just looking at the same spot for so long. Let me. Sorry, now I'm looking at my streaming screen just to see if it's different, which I guess it is. I just don't like the effect that it has on this. Let me try curving this a bit. right? So it follows sort of like the curvature of the face, more or less, right? So it's sort of like a bit more like this, right? There we go. Let's try that. Okay, that can work. That can definitely work. And then the next thing that we have to do is probably the, oh wait, I should probably do that for the scarf first. The scarf is over here. Okay, it's over here. Just gonna add a bit of a glow over here as well. There we go. There we go. And then we have to do that for the ears over here. So there's quite a bit that we have to do, but that'll be enough to fill in the time, I guess. Alright, so it's going to go like this, which you can't see. You actually can't see it. I mean, you can see it if I like zoom in enough, but you can't really see it otherwise, which is kind of goofy. Okay, that's fine. That is fine, because now I'm thinking. Now how would I? Okay, right. I'll add the glow over here. The glow over here. Oh crap! You know what? You know what I should have done? I should have done. Hold up. What I'll do is I'm going to select everything besides my, I'm going to select everything besides my, okay, let me do this, let me do this, and that should be good. So let me do this, okay. And what I'll do with this is that I'm going to use the selection tool, and I'm going to select everything. So what I did is that I turned my line art and my hair line art layer into whatchamacallit, into reference layers. So then if I use my selection tool, I can then select everything outside of those areas. And if I select those areas outside, and now I invert it, now I select everything inside of the line art. So when I do so that's just an easier way to create a layer mask. So now all my glow will be contained within the mask. So I don't have to worry about drawing outside over here, because now it's only going to draw inside the layer mask, which is good, right? Inside the mask. Okay, there we go. So that's something that's pretty useful. I should have done that from the start. I don't know why I didn't do that for this one. So now if I do this, right, I don't have to worry about it getting outside of the line art. It's a pretty useful tool, if I do say so myself. Right, so there's a difference between using like clipping a layer to the layer below, and then there's also a difference to making a mask. And then the third option, there were three options I think to contain like your art within like a certain area. So the first one is clipping. Obviously you can clip like the layer above to the layer below. So if I have like a circle, I can only draw within that circle. But once I unclip that, everything that I drew inside that circle will sort of spill out. The second thing is a mask. So that's like another layer. And let me show a mask, just so then okay, let me just show it. So you'll see this, right? So you'll see all of the so you see here, that's the mask. So whatever is white inside the mask, that's the only thing they can draw inside of. And in this case, it's my character. So there's something like that. I'm been trying to think of the last thing. I don't remember what the last thing was. The last thing I think that you can do is, oh wait, it was locking the transparent pixels, which I never used before. Only use the mask, and also only use the clipping. So those are pretty much the only two things that I use. I'm actually not sure what locking the transparent like pixels do. So yeah, I should probably give that like a test, because I'm not too sure what it does. But I'm sure if I'm sure I'll find like a use for it if I manage like something. I don't know. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go, and there we go. Okay. Okay, maybe not on this side. Maybe not on this side, because this side does not look good. It's probably just going to be on one side over here, right? Probably just going to be on this side over here. Yeah, okay, that looks a lot better. And then we can do this, where I'm just going to softly go through this to just give it that glow again, right? Because that glow is very important to just everything in this illustration, right? So more of a glow over here, and there's just going to be a very, very slight bit of glow over here, right? And this, I say slight like every 10 minutes, every like 10 seconds, but this time I'm actually going to make it a very, very small amount, right? Because I don't want to overdo it. It's so easy to do things in art. There we go, just a bit. So I'm going to keep it light like that. So like that. Like this. And then, okay. Okay, yeah, you can see it like that. Okay. I mean, is that all I need to change? Or is that all I need to add? Let me do one final rundown of everything. Right, so we had the glow. Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of this. There we go. Let me go through the initial version. So I think this is going to be, I'm wondering if I should do, no, okay. So since usually my style that you see on social media and everything includes this like ribbon, I think that's going to be the first version I'm going to post on like Twitter. And then the second version that I post is going to not have the glow. I'm just gonna post like this in like the comments or something like that. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, it's gonna be something along those lines. I think that's going to be that, I guess. Could be a bit over here, right? Just a bit over here. You can't really see it from a distance, so I might actually darken this a bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. And that was it, right? That was pretty much it. Because I don't want to overkill this. Yeah. Yeah. This seems pretty simple enough. I think that would be... Maybe I think that would be it. Let me see if there's any other thing that should run down with this. Maybe the hair. I'm not sure about the hair. Maybe let me check. Oh, maybe for the epaulettes over here. Just a very slight bit of glow over here. Right, just a very, very slight bit over here. Very thin, very, very light. Just enough that you can see this, right? There we go. Over there. Nice. Okay. Any other victims? I suppose not. I mean, maybe some of the lining for the jacket over here. It's sort of like this, right? Just a bit. Because again, I want to overdo this, but I think I'm going to overdo this anyways. I'm not going to overdo this. Famous last words. I'm going to overdo this. Right, so it's just a very slight bit over here, right? Very slight over here. Okay, like that. Sort of like this. Okay, there we go. And then, okay, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh wait, this energy band should have a bit of light, so it should have a bit of light on the elbow over here, and then it just has over here, so like that. Just a bit on the underside, like so. All right, sort of like that. Okay, and then this sort of goes over here, right? Just a bit over here, sort of like that. Sort of like that, right? Just sort of. Doesn't have to be a lot, it just has to be there. Okay. 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 Maybe there's just going to be a slight bit over here as well. It's like I can never decide on what I want for this. Actually, you know what? I think I'm relatively happy with this. Let me just save everything to make sure that it doesn't crash on me or whatever. Let me see the final speed paint. So the speed paint comes out to 26 minutes and 30 seconds, which I assume that most of it actually comes from the cross hatching, because the cross hatching is very freaking there's too many strokes for the cross hatching, which I imagine made it very, very bulky, because the Kiara speed paint was also 26 minutes and 52 seconds. This is almost the same amount, except it took me like 11 hours less to draw. But just the sheer amount of strokes I need to do to get it down probably made it very, very like bulky. Let me see if I want to let me see if I want to add glowing eyes. I might be overdoing it with this. I might be. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I feel like if I do glowing eyes, it might detract too much away from it. I mean, rendering wise, you can see all the blush, I hope. Is a style that's very, very similar to Rosary's style. I mean, just the face. Besides that, yeah, no, nothing really that similar to Rosary. Mainly because, I mean, yeah. Okay, is there anything else that I need? Oh, maybe the belts. I don't think it's dark enough. Sorry, give me a second. I'm gonna manage to find like 1,001 things to actually like want to change. So it's over here. It's over here. Okay. Let me do this, and then let's go with this. Okay. Sort of like that. There we go. Just so then there's a bit more of a contrast between these two parts. So let me do this. But you can still see the outline of the object because of the line art. There we go. Over here. So this is going to be pretty good. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let me see if there's anything more that I want to change. I think generally this would be the final result. I'm not even kidding. I'm pretty happy with this. Let's see. I think I might add like a couple of highlights in the hair, or I might get rid of some stuff. Hold on. Where's the glow? Okay. So maybe some highlights in the hair. Oh, that's the wrong color. Oh geez. So maybe some highlights in the hair. Right. Because you see this a lot in different illustrations where there's like highlights over here. It's funny actually because for the Kiara illustration, I actually didn't add highlights. That was actually one of the main things that I forgot to do. The other thing that I forgot for the Kiara illustration was just rendering or adding like texture into the eyelash. That was another thing that I forgot to do. And yeah. I should have like, oh, you know what? You know what would be really helpful? If I had like a checklist of things that I need to render or add in. I think that would be pretty helpful because I realized that I don't have that. I really don't have that. So I think that would be helpful. That would be helpful. Very, very helpful. Okay, not here. But I had like a circle around here. Right, so something along these lines over here. Like that. There's some highlights over here. I'm gonna see how it works. Yeah. That's sorry if I said yeah very, very loudly. Well, yeah, I think that's the sort of general vibe I'd go for. Because I don't want to make this too depressing, right? I don't want to make this a bit too depressing because if it's just black and white, that would be kind of depressing, but you know, there's nothing wrong with a couple of uplifting pieces here and there, right? Over here, and then I'll blur this a bit. Sorry, let me get some of this. All right. There we go. Okay. Okay, yeah. Let's stick with that. Okay. Okay, let's go for this. I'm really my inner self is like, God, I want to overdo this. I want to add as much things as possible. But then I'm like, God, I also have to show some restraint, because or else I'm gonna screw this up. Because it's definitely possible to add too much, and then you screw everything over. So, okay, I think generally that should be enough. Generally. I don't have a problem. I really don't have a problem of adding things I don't need to add. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's it. That's it. That's going to be it. Never mind, I lied. Isn't it funny when I lie? Because it sure is. There we go. Okay. Oh my God, please. Let me rest me. Okay, there we go. That should be it. Right? That should be it. 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 Please. Okay. Okay. Please. Don't make me touch more of this, because I don't want to, but I will. I'm going to overdo this so badly. This is going to be so redundant once I'm done with it. Okay. Let me erase some more. Yeah, let me do that. Okay. Okay. That's good, right? Right. Okay. Someone needs to put a stop to me at this point. I think I've gone out of control. Very, very normal thing to do in art. Okay. Let me do some of this. Some of this. Okay. Alright. Basically done. I'm basically done. Please. Okay. 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 Is there anything else? Yes, there is. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're done with basically everything. The highlights of the face don't really show, but that's fine. That's why you usually put the highlights where there's shadow, because if you put like the spill light, or sort of in the part where there's already a light, it doesn't really show. So you sort of want it to be in the shaded area, just so that it pops out a bit more, or at least you see some of that blue or whatever color spilling into the into your illustration, right? So there's sort of like that. What else? Yeah. I think that'll work. I think that will work. That will not work. That will not work. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna touch it anymore. I'm officially retiring this thing. I will retire this. Don't make me continue this. Okay. Don't make me continue this. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, okay. I'm gonna stop touching it now. Okay, this is going to be what we end up with. Final result. All right, final result. I'm done. I'm no longer going to be touching this. I'm going to switch to a lasso tool just so that I don't mess with it anymore. Okay, we're going to stick with this, and this is what we're going to stick with. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to export this as a PNG because Pixiv doesn't like JPEGs for some reason. After all these years, which is like 1 year, after that 1 year, it took me so long to realize that Pixiv does not like JPEGs. I was like, why is everyone's like illustration so like high definition when they upload to Pixiv? And then turns out that if you upload a JPEG to Pixiv, it will compress the living hell out of your illustration. So if you drew something that was like, in my current canvas size is 4,000 by 5,000 pixels with a DPI of 600 for some reason. I don't know why my DPI is 600. Usually like 300 works. Okay, so 600 is redundant. But if you upload something like this, it will look so bad. It will look like it's in 480p for some reason. Like, I don't know why Pixiv crunches the hell out of like just like I don't know why Pixiv crunches the hell out of JPEGs, but so I have to, apparently now I have to export everything in PNGs now, so that's fine. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to export it. Okay, so now we have two versions, one with the glow, so one with the energy ribbon and with all the highlights and glows and whatnot, and then the other one without, which you just saw. So this is going to be the primary version because this is more similar to my usual style, and it's slightly less depressing. Like I like my depression. Okay, but that came out a bit off, but like I like my darker theming for art, for music, for everything, right? I like it a bit more depressing because I'm kind of a cynical person. I don't really like optimism, happiness. Ugh, gross. Get that out of my life. Okay, no, I want happiness, just not. I just don't want it to be touched on in my art. Except this, right? I mean, you guys tell that it's still relatively gloomy, except for this one contrasting ribbon of energy where it's a bit more uplifting. And her eyes are usually actually in black and white. I just decide to add color to it because it adds like a bit more life to it. So those are our two versions for the piece. Yeah. What I'll do is that I'll export the time lapse separately out of stream because exporting the time lapses, especially a let me check. A 26 and 43 second time lapse is going to take forever. So I'm just going to let it run after I end stream, and then I'm going to post the illustration on Twitter and then on Pixiv. I'm not going to call it X because calling it X is really stupid. So no X for me. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today. Thanks for hanging out with me. And yeah, have a good weekend. Bye bye. See you. Have a good night. Bye bye. Take care. Bye.